Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Now, I've had so many people request for this series to come back, and the reason it hasn't is because I lost the entire game. I couldn't find this tutorial anywhere, so I just spent my entire day watching my own tutorials, rewriting the scripts to how they were. So if you guys could leave a like and subscribe, I would be forever grateful. And with all that being said, let's get on with it. Okay, so for today, we're not going to be adding much to the pet system. We're just going to be adding some small features. We're going to be fixing some bugs, cleaning up some of the code, and some of our small little bits like that. Now, it's very important you follow along with this because you'll need to for future episodes when we start adding more. Now, the first thing we need to change is we need to make the E zoom in and out a little quicker because it doesn't match with the first UI up here. So go into your egg display script in start player, game, and then egg display. Go to the open interaction function and close interaction. Now we're just going to change this to maybe 0.05. And we're going to do the same for this one up here. And now if we test that real quick. Okay, that's a little too quick, so we're going to try 0.1. So just 0.1 here and 0.1 here. 0.1, not 1. There we go. And that seems to be working a lot better. Awesome. Another thing we need to do is make it so this stays the same size. As you can see, when we zoom out, it gets bigger. When we zoom in, it gets smaller. So we're going to make this the same size now. Firstly, just insert a random part. Go to Assets. Or no, go to GUI, Billboards, Interact. Move it into our part. Now we're going to make the size of this 3. So 3 and then 3. Then we're going to make this 4 and 4. So on the X, just make the scale 4, then on the Y, make the scale 4 as well. We're also going to make the UI stroke a little thinner, around 3 I would say. Move that back into billboards, and awesome. And there you go, that already looks a lot better. One thing I have noticed is, when you click E, you can still open other GUIs which we need to fix. Go into starter player scripts, then buttons. And as you can see, we added something here. If pop-up enabled, then return end. But we shouldn't be doing it here. We need to be doing it around about here. That should fix the bug, and there you go. We can't open any other GUIs when this one's open. Another thing we need to do is start cleaning up some of the folders and replicate storage. So if you go into GUI, you'll see we have a billboard in the pet display when it should be in the billboards folder. So just move this into the billboards folder. Then we also need to change this in the code. So we need to change here, billboards, wait for child, pet UI. Another thing we need to do is just sort out this top bit here to make it look a lot more clean. So I'm going to skip past this bit, but when I finish, you can just copy the code. And there you go, just like that, it's all in order now. Okay, so now that's done, what you want to do is you want to go down to here, where it says popup.frame.yes and popup.frame.no. Now we're just going to start sending some remote events to the server to purchase the egg and run some checks. We won't start on the actual egg animation today because it will take too long for this episode, but next episode we definitely will. First thing you want to do is change this to activated, the same for this one here. Now what you want to do is go into replicate storage, signals, functions, and then insert a new remote function. We're going to name this purchase egg. Go back into egg display, and what we're going to do down here is we're going to do functions dot purchase egg invoke server, and then we're going to add in popup.currentEgg.value here. Now you can just exit out of this script for now. Now we'll go into server script service, server scripts, insert a script. We're going to name this egg handler. Now for this part, I'm going to speed the video up, as if I was to explain it all, it would take literally centuries, and I'm sure you don't want to be watching this video for centuries. So with that being said, let's get on with it. Okay, so all we're doing here is just detecting when we want to buy an egg on the server and checking if the player has enough cash. So that's the egg handler done for now. If we go back into the egg display, if we go to the bottom, we can do local purchased and then error, or let's say warning equals. Then we can just do print purchased and then warning. If we give this a test, as you can see, would you like to buy the basic egg for 100 cash? False, not enough cash. Now if we just give ourselves a ton of cash, let's go into user data, cash equals 5,000. If we reset that data real quick too, click play, it will now say true because we have enough cash. Now if we go into the egg display, we can do if purchased, then we can close the pop-up label equals false, and then if not, we can just print warning, and there we go. So if we try this one more time, there we go. Awesome. And that will do for today's video, guys. It was a very quick one, but it's also very important that you got all these things done. Now, next episode, we'll be doing a lot more, like the egg hatching, which will be like the animations of the egg coming down, dropping, and then shaking. But with all that being said, I hope you look forward to next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.